Welcome everyone, I would like to show you how to view the passwords for any Wi-Fi network you've connected to in the past on your iPhone. So let me just show you this real quick. If I open up settings and then I tap on Wi-Fi, by the end of this tutorial, you're going to have this brand new toggle here, no networks, and when you tap on it, you can see all of the networks you've connected to in the past. You can tap on them and you'll get the Wi-Fi password. So there is no jailbreak required in order to do this. All we're going to be doing is we're going to be restoring a custom backup onto our device, which will give us this toggle. So if you don't know, Apple employees actually have this on all of their iPhones. However, regular people, normies, which are us, we don't. And so by restoring a custom backup, which will give us that extra feature, which is only available on the Apple employee iPhones, we're going to get it on our iPhones. So in order to do this, you will need access to either a Windows or Mac computer. If you do not have access to a computer, I recommend you borrow one from a friend, go to a store which has computers. You just need to use one for 5 minutes, and once you've used one, you are good to go. So I'm going to move to my computer now and show you exactly the steps you need to take to view those Wi-Fi passwords. On your computer, you just want to head over to supervise.me. The link will be in the description down below. Once you're here, you're going to navigate to modify backups, click on view, and then you see here view Wi-Fi passwords. Click on get for this one. And so first of all, this video tutorial will cover how to do this on Windows only. However, if you are watching and you have a Mac computer, there are text instructions on this site for Mac, so if you would like to follow those, be my guest. However, if you're on a Windows computer and you need the video instructions, let's keep on watching. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to click on get here, and this will start the download for the Wi-Fi passes backup. So you can see this right here. At the same time, you will also be redirected to an ad. If you would like to help support Supervise.me, click around the ad. Otherwise, you can always just close out of it. Next, what we need to do is we also need to download iBackupBot for Windows and iTunes. So just click on the hyperlink, redirect you, and you can see the download will start. You'll also be redirected to an ad. And so we'll just do that for iTunes as well. And so once iBackupBot.exe is downloaded, you will need to set this one up. Once iTunes exe is downloaded, you also want to set that one up as well. If you do have iTunes already downloaded, if it's from the Microsoft Store, you need to delete that version and then use the version on the supervise.me website. And so once we have everything downloaded, we just need to find that backup we downloaded earlier. So let's click into the File Explorer. And you can see for me, Wi-Fi passes, this is the name of the zip file, and it's in my downloads folder, as that's the default folder which is used. And so what we're going to do is we're going to click on the zip, and you just want to find the option to extract. So we'll just click on extract here, and I'll click on extract, and now the Wi-Fi passes backup will extract onto your device. So we'll just give it a couple of seconds to extract here. And you can see once it's done, we have a folder with Wi-Fi passes, and then we have view Wi-Fi passes and remove Wi-Fi passes. So these will be useful right now. So the next step is we need to open up the iTunes application. And once iTunes is opened, you just want to connect your device to the computer. Now, if you're doing this for the very first time, you want to unlock your device, go to the home screen, and you will most likely see a message asking to trust the connection. Tap on trust and then enter in your passcode. If you're asked to update your software, just click on the X here. And you just want to click on your device. And so what we need to do is you see here, encrypt local backup. You want to turn this one off, and then you want to enter in the passcode which you use for encrypted backups. If this is on, you will not be able to restore the backup, which we're going to be showing, which is the modified one, which will give you the known Wi-Fi passwords, and therefore you're going to get a restore error. Also, on the device itself, what you will need to do, head over to settings, and at the very top here, you should see your name. If you are signed out of iCloud, you don't need to follow the next step like I am. However, if you are signed into iCloud, tap on your name, and then you should see Find My. Tap into that, and then turn off Find My. If you don't turn off Find My, you will also get the restore error. Another thing as well is if you still get restore error, sign out of iCloud entirely. Once you have restored the backup, you can sign back into iCloud, you can turn back on Find My, so there's nothing to worry about there. Once all of that is done, we can now open up the iBackupBot application. So you may get a bunch of error messages, just click on no for everyone you see, or if there's only an OK option, just click on OK. And so the next step is we're going to click on here, open a backup, and then we're going to navigate to downloads, and then we're going to see here Wi-Fi passes, view Wi-Fi passes. Double click into this one. Once you see no items match your search, just click on select folder. Scroll down, and now you should have a backup added to iBackupBot which says view Wi-Fi passes. So we're just going to click on the plus here, system files, and then we're going to search up for the following. So I recommend you go back to the website and just copy and paste this. So if we just see here, you just want to search up for this. So we'll just highlight that, right click, copy, and then we'll go back to iBackupBot, and then we will just paste it and click on enter. And you see here com.apple.wifi.plist. You're going to left click into this one, right click, restore selected items to device, and then the password, you just want to see here, enter the password, copy and paste this one. In the future, the password will most likely change to, a simpler one. So we'll just right click, copy, just, use whatever password is here. We'll click here, right click, paste. Okay. And now the backup will restore onto your device. So we'll just give it a couple of seconds. And once the backup has restored, now you'll be able to see your known Wi-Fi passwords, but it's in a secret area inside the settings. So you just want to keep on watching. While I'm on the computer, I'm just going to quickly show you how to remove this if you ever want to in the future. You can also just software update your device. That's the easiest way. Let's say watching in a couple of months. You don't want to go out your way just to do this. Just update your software. However, you can also click on open the backup, downloads, that Wi-Fi passes folder from earlier, Wi-Fi passes, and you see remove Wi-Fi passes. Double click into this one, select folder, and you see here remove view Wi-Fi passes. Just click on this once, and then click on restore backup, partial restore, uncheck system files, uncheck user app files, click on the arrow, and then just scroll to the bottom until you see other system files. Just click into this one, and the password, just make sure you just double check the website for what the password is. So you can see here the remove Wi-Fi password is this one. Just copy it, and then you can see, we'll just go back to wherever iBackupBot is, paste, click on OK, and of course that will remove it. But obviously I want to keep it on so I can show you the next steps. And of course there are a couple of steps you do need to do on the device to get the password, so I'm going to show them right now. So you can see here restore completed, and so what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to do a bunch of things you would do when you set up your device for the first time. The important part here is apps and data. Make sure you tap on don't transfer apps and data. Now if you are watching this video and you're on the newer iOS 15, you won't have this option. There'll be a different option at the bottom which says like other options, something like that. Tap on that, then tap on don't transfer. And so all you need to do is just set up your device how you would like to until you're brought back to the home screen. So we'll just do this, set up later, all this boring stuff here. So we'll just go right through till we're brought to here. Welcome to iPhone, and now we are brought back to the home screen. So I'm just going to turn up the brightness, and so if we just open up settings, we're going to have this brand new toggle. So if we tap on Wi-Fi, you're going to see now we have here no networks. We tap into this one, we tap into this one here, and you can see my saved passwords are showing up. However, there is a bit of an issue. You can see here, so this is the one you want, KWF lock no network password title. You can see it's cut off. So how can we get around this? There are a couple of ways. So first of all, if you have a newer device, you may not even have this issue at all. Mainly if you have a smaller screen iPhone like the iPhone 6s. So we can get around this, don't worry. What you're going to do is you're going to open up the settings app. You're going to scroll down until you see display and brightness. You're going to scroll down until you see text size. And you're just going to lower the text size to the smallest available. And then we're going to go back to Wi-Fi. And then we'll go to no networks. And you can see, we'll just tap on here. And there we go. The full password is in view. However, there are even more issues because if you go back to, let's say, a really long Wi-Fi password, because this one's like 20 characters long, it's still cut off even though we reduced the font size. However, again, guys, we can still get around this. It's not the end of the world. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap on search, and we're going to temporarily add this option. So we're going to search for speak screen, like so. Tap on speak screen. You're going to turn this on, and then you're going to tap on speech controller, and you're going to make sure this is turned on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back, and the speaking rate, you want to set this to the slowest. So it will get annoying. It would, say that sound. So I'm just going to turn this off. And so once we have that toggle here where we can play and pause, we're going to go back to the Wi-Fi area. So tap on Wi-Fi. We'll go to that no networks toggle at the bottom. We're going to tap on the network, which has that long password. We're going to tap on the side arrow here. So we'll just tap on it. And so we're now going to tap on, well, first of all, make sure the audio's on. We're going to tap on play. And all we need to do is we just need to wait for it to read the password. So it's going to read the network name. Then it's going to read the KFW Wi-Fi blah, 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 WPA2. then it will read the KF blah blah blah, and then it will read off the password. So I'm going to tap on here, play, and you can see it's a bit slow, but it will eventually get there. Okay, so it's currently here where my finger is. I recommend you also start a screen recording of this so you can replay the audio over and over if the password is really long. So we'll just give it a couple of seconds. So we're here, title, and then after it's going to say the password. So I'm just going to keep it playing. Alright, you see there, it did just read out the password. Now it did glitch out a little bit with the HDYU, however, we can actually see that part, so that's not an issue. After the text is hidden, you can see it reads it out, no problem there. So it's a bit of an interesting workaround, however, it does work, and we now have the password for our Wi-Fi. Again, I recommend you do screen record your screen. You can do that by opening up settings, and then you want to navigate to control center, and you see a screen recording. Tap on this one to turn it on. And I know this is like such a big effort just to get your password, but this is actually something which is limited to Apple employees, and this backup gives this to a, when we aren't the employee. That's why it's glitched out. So if we just swipe up here, you can see just long press on this, and you just want to start the recording. Don't need a microphone. Run that through, and then you can replay the audio recording until you get the exact password letter by letter. So don't forget, guys, you can reverse everything back now. Once you have that password to text size, we'll just set it to the regular. The regular is in the middle here, if you're wondering. And also speak selection, we don't need that controller anymore. So I think it's speak screen even. Search that up, tap on that one, and I ended up going into voiceover. Let's go here, turn that off. And there you go, we're back to normal, but we also have that no networks toggle, so if we ever want the password, we're going to get that goddamn password. So thanks for watching, see you guys later, bye bye.